I am Ned Stark, Lord of Winterfell and Hand of the King.
Hello Patreon UBM family, welcome to the second video in the Dead Diaries series. Last month, I discussed the life and choices of Rhaegar Targaryen, how he died and what could have been done differently, etc. The second character I'm going to discuss is another favorite of mine, Ned Stark. Once again, this video is especially for you Aaron Argusius. Thank you so much for continually supporting my channel for 5 months straight. This is a patrons only video for now, but I'll release this video to the public next year after Game of Thrones ends. So, let's begin. Ned was the second son of Lord Rickard Stark and Lady Lyanna Stark. He had one older brother, Brandon Stark, and two younger siblings, Benjen and Lyanna. Ned was fostered at the Eyrie from the age of 8, along with Robert Baratheon. During their time in the Vale, they grew to love each other like brothers. It was Ned who brought Robert's marriage proposal to Lord Rickard. When Lyanna heard about the betrothal, she expressed her real feelings to Ned. She had heard about Robert's bastard girl at the Vale and was concerned that Robert will never keep to one bed. When Ned tried to convince her that Robert will change after their marriage, all she said was, "Love is sweet, dearest Ned, but it cannot change a man's nature." It was obvious she didn't want to marry Robert. Then somewhere around a couple of years later came the tourney at Harrenhal. Ned went to the tourney with Jon Arryn, Robert, Brandon, Lyanna and Benjen Stark. That's where Lyanna introduced him to Howland Reed, whom she had rescued from the beatings of 3 squires. Howland Reed and Ned Stark became close friends since then. Howland Reed had been the only person besides Ned who had known the truth of Jon's parentage for a long time. I had discussed the possibility of the Greenmen's, aka the Children of the Forest's existence at the Isle of Faces in my Harrenhal's Curse Theory video. I'd also discussed the possibility that he was sent to meet the Starks on purpose in my Was Jon's Birth Planned video. I'll post the link to those videos in the end in case you wanna check them out. During the opening feasts, Ned saw Shara Dane, but he was too shy to ask her to dance. Instead, his brother Brandon asked her on Ned's behalf to dance with him. The rumors claimed that Ashara was the mother of Jon, since it was believed that Ned had liked Ashara. At the tourney of Harrenhal, Ned was present at the moment when Rhaegar had crowned Lyanna the Queen of Love and Beauty, and he remembers this moment as the moment when all the smiles had died. The following year after the tourney, Lyanna ran away with Rhaegar. Aerys killed Ned's father and brother and demanded the heads of Robert and Ned. Instead, Jon Arryn had raised his banners, thus starting the War of the Usurper, aka Robert's Rebellion. Ned also raised his banners and marched south to join Robert. After the Battle of the Bells, he went to Riverrun and married Catelyn Tully, and Jon Arryn married Lysa in the same ceremony, bringing House Tully to their cause. After the sack of King's Landing, Ned was disappointed that Robert defended the murder of Rhaegar's children and the sack of the city, which he thought dishonored Robert's cause. He also wanted to send Jaime to the Night's Watch for breaking his vows. Because of their disagreement, Ned left King's Landing. He found Lyanna dying at the Tower of Joy, where she made him promise to take care of her son, Jon, aka Aegon. He took Jon back with him to Winterfell as his bastard son, which strained his relationship with his wife, Catelyn. Catelyn had tried everything to get Ned to send Jon away, but he had always refused her, that is, until he had decided to send Jon to the Night's Watch. Almost 6 years after Robert's coronation, Balon Greyjoy rose in rebellion. Ned traveled south to help Robert suppress this rebellion. After Balon Greyjoy's surrender, Ned took his 10-year-old son Theon as a hostage and a ward. While he tried to be like a father to him from time to time, Theon always felt that he was a ward only in name, but a hostage in truth. Almost 10 years after the Greyjoy Rebellion, Lord Jon Arryn, who had been the hand of the king for 16 years, had died. Robert gave his post to Ned and betrothed Joffrey to Sansa.
Help me win the Iron Throne, now help me keep the damn thing.
Ned finds out the truth about Cersei and her children. He tells her to run because he was going to tell Robert the truth on his return from the hunt. After Robert's death, Ned denounced that Cersei's children were bastards and could not inherit the throne. He proclaimed Stannis to be the rightful heir to the Iron Throne. Littlefinger had promised to back him up with City Watch. Joffrey takes the Iron Throne, and Ned commands the City Watch to take Cersei and Joffrey into custody.
Commander! Take the Queen and her children into custody.
Instead, they kill his men, and Littlefinger holds a knife to his throat and says,
I did warn you not to trust me.
When Ned is in the Black Cells, Varys comes to visit him. He tells him to confess his treason and he will be sent to the Night's Watch. Ned says he won't trade his honor for a few more years of life, and he had learned to die a long time ago. But Varys reminds him that Sansa is still a hostage. Even though Jon says his father will do whatever is right, when Maester Aemon asked him, Ned chooses the love of his daughter over his honor. He agrees to confess his treason and proclaim Joffrey as the true heir.
I come before you to confess my treason.
But the minute he confesses, Joffrey does this.
Sir Ilyn, bring me his head.
Ned died trying to protect his daughter Sansa. So, what could have been done differently? I guess it seems pretty obvious, isn't it? There are two things he should never have done. First, he shouldn't have trusted Littlefinger. And second, he shouldn't have warned Cersei that he was going to tell Robert the truth, because as Varys had said, it was his mercy that killed Robert. So, what do you think of this video series? What do you think about the life and choices of Ned Stark? What else could have been done differently? Could this tragedy have been avoided? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you like this video, please click on the like button below, share the video and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Bye bye. See you in my next video.